So a week and a half ago, Saturday a week ago, I got a call that informed me that I had encountered an individual who had subsequently gotten sick and tested positive for the coronavirus. When I got that call, I immediately picked up the phone and called and spoke with a number of medical professionals. I spoke with the CDC and HHS. I spoke with the City of Houston Health Department and the Harris County Health Department. And all of them gave me a series of advice. One of the things they told me is they said the odds of transmission of the virus to me were quite low. That with this individual, I had shaken hands with him, but it had been a very brief interaction. And they said that I did not meet the CDC criteria for self-quarantine, both because the interaction was so brief and also because it had been at the time 9 days and I was asymptomatic. I was not sick, I was healthy. So they said that I did and encountered an official in the Spanish government who had come by the Senate office, who I'd met with, and likewise whose hand I'd shaken, who had just tested positive for coronavirus. Given that, I decided to extend the self-quarantine for a full 14 days from that interaction. So that self-quarantine ended yesterday. And until yesterday, I spent the entire time at home, didn't leave the house. Worked from home.
Were you around your wife and your children?
So I was, and the advice of the medical professionals was to stay at least 6 feet away. And so that had a lot of practical effects. I mean, it meant I did most of my work either up in my bedroom or down in the office, and would be mostly on either the phone or on the computer. When we would have dinner at night, I would sit at the kitchen bar, and Heidi and the girls would sit at the kitchen table. We'd sit about 10 feet apart from each other. Look, that's kind of frustrating and annoying. I mean, I told the girls Saturday night when I got the news and we decided that we were going to go into self-quarantine, I told my baby girl, Catherine, is a sweet little love bug, so she was sad at no hugs and kisses. Caroline, who's 11, she's about to turn 12, was thrilled. She could live her whole life with no hugs and kisses from anybody, so that was perfectly fine from her perspective. But look, it was challenging. I mean, I slept alone. Heidi slept with the girls during the quarantine, and it's certainly frustrating not to be able to go out and engage with people, and in particular when there's a lot happening here in Washington, that there's value to simply being in the room and being part of the conversation. So I was on the phone nonstop, and you could engage, you can play a significant part of the decision making, but it's different sitting in the lunchroom and hearing the concerns of your colleagues firsthand, and so I'm glad to be back now.